What's up, everyone? It's Hey John, and today I want to talk about Cardano. I believe this to be one of the biggest opportunities of this year, and let me explain to you why, using a little bit of history and using a little bit of precedent to see what could potentially happen, and I truly believe something big is coming, so stay tuned. I want to talk about Cardano and the new Vasil hard fork. What is it exactly? What is it supposed to do? And most importantly, is it going to make your bags bigger or heavier? Vasil has a lot of great things coming to it. It's supposed to increase the transaction per second, the TPS. So it's supposed to make the network faster and bigger, and most importantly, more scalable. The more scalable it is, the bigger it can grow, and it will be able to leave and create an efficient operation. It's supposed to expand their smart track functionalities. There is going to be more DeFi capabilities, decentralized finance. So now that we covered the boring stuff and what it's supposed to do, now we want to get into the meat and potato, right? We want to know how much money can we make on this trade? And I want to go back into history to show you what Cardano has done in the previous hard forks, in the previous updates. Traditionally speaking, on almost every single hard fork or update, there is a huge rally in Cardano. Will this time be any different? Is the crypto winter, is the crypto bear market, is that going to stop Cardano? From what I've seen currently, Cardano is actually decoupling from the markets. Whoa. Hey, John, what are you basing this on? That is a very big call. Charles Hoskin reviews launch dates for Cardano Shelly, May 28th of 2020. It will start rolling out between June 30th and July 7th. So now that we have the date of when Shelly was announced and when it will roll out, let's go into the charts to see what happened. Okay, folks, here we are on the charts, May 28th to about July 7th. We are seeing a 174% gain. Based on the charts and when this was announced, if you bought on May 28th when it was announced, and then you sold on July 7th, you would have made roughly about 174% gains if you just held onto the release date. So now we can see one hard fork doing pretty well for itself, and so far, it looks pretty good. Is this going to be the trend for all the rest of the forks and upgrades? Well, let's see. Cardano Hoskinson announces May hard fork for February. So we can see the dates here, January 11th of 2021 until February of 2021. Let's see what happened to the charts. Did this hard fork upgrade, did this Mary, was it a Bloody Mary or was it a Hail Mary? I'm hoping to see a Hail Mary here. January 11 to February, you're seeing a 753% gain. I think we're seeing a pattern here. Shelly went up 174%, and now we're seeing Mary throwing a Hail Mary going up over 753%. I think Mary has something over Shelly, and I think I know something about Mary. Cardano Alonzo hard fork. Everything you need to know. Cardano Alonzo hard fork release date, September 12th. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think we're going to see here? Now that we know that there's going to be another hard fork, of course, this is in the past, and this is known as Alonzo. I wonder what kind of gains are we going to see? Okay, folks, as you can see here with Alonzo, we're seeing another 192% gains, but this time, when it was released, we started seeing a red candlestick almost immediately. But every other time, we've seen a similar phenomenon where on release day, people start to take profits. So far, we've seen 174, 750, and now 192. So we're seeing some gains here. I would say some phenomenal gains. And now we're starting to see a pattern. Once, okay, twice, all right. The third time, Huh, really? And now we're going to look at Vasil. What to expect from the new Cardano Vasil hard fork update. Cardano Vasil hard fork upgrade release date will go live on June 29th of 2022. Testnet available on June 2nd of 2022. So now that we know the time frame, folks, June 2nd to June 29th. Right now, currently, we're seeing the testnet live, and people are able to, guess what, test it, find bugs, and then until June 29th, when it's officially released into the wild as a stable version, well, ladies and gentlemen, I wonder what kind of gains we can see. Let's go to the chart now, and let's do some projections of what our potential gains could be. Just bear in mind, Shelly was 175%, Mary was 750%, Alonzo was around, let's just say 200% to keep it easy. And now let's go into the chart and do some projections. Okay, folks, here we are on a chart on June 2nd of 2022. And we know it's going to last until about June 30th or June 29th in this case here. And we know Shelly was 175. So let's project that. At 175%, you're looking at about $1.14. Now let's go ahead and go to Mary, and Mary was 750%. 750% means that we are looking at a price of about $3.56. Holy smokes. If we go into Alonzo, which was an upgrade, that was about 200%. So with that being said, 200% is roughly about $1.26. I think we can say it safely where I think we're seeing a pattern here. Every upgrade, every hard fork, Cardano moves up quite a bit. We can see with Shelly, it went up 174%. And if we apply that to Vasil, we're looking at about $1.14. Hail Mary went up 750%. If we apply that here to Vasil, we can see a price of about $3.54. Alonzo went up about 200%. And if we apply that here to Vasil, we're looking at about $1.26. Ladies and gentlemen, these are projections, they're not guarantees, using history to project the future. But as they say, past performance is not indicative of future performance. Cardano Whales bought 200 million more of ADA in 5 weeks. You can see in this chart here from sentiment, Cardano Whales dumping, and now we're seeing Cardano Whales accumulating. Well, simply put, folks, you want to sell high and buy low. And what are these Cardano Whales doing? They are buying it lower now, and they're accumulating and they're hodling their positions. And now if you use Vasil and using the history of hard fork upgrades, well, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why it moves up is because when whales buy and hodl and they create a floor, once the people start seeing some green candlesticks, especially big fat green ones, people like to buy when it's green and they like to sell when it's red. It's very peculiar. But if you want to be a successful investor, it's very simple. Buy red, sell green. Buy low, sell high. I mean, everyone tells you that. But the thing is that when someone says, I know, and they don't do that, well, I would say they may not know. So what are you going to do with this information now that you know what's going to happen? Now, is this a guarantee that it'll go up or down? Nobody knows. But again, I would say there is a solid case here for a nice pump. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, I'm going to try to make some money in this bear market. I want you all to have an amazing day in this bear market. I know it's hard. Sometimes we just need to close our eyes, look away from the charts, and just have some nature and enjoy our lives. I will catch you all on the next one. Shh.